Hi guys, welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching Midday Market Mood Check with me, Nandita Khemka, and my colleague Yatin Mota. Well, Yatin, it's a day of breather today. Even though the GIFT Nifty was above that 21,000 mark, we have cooled off a bit and we haven't really been able to conquer that level yet. But, a slight dip coming in. The Nifty is above that 20,900 mark and just about a 100-point cut on the Sensex. The broader markets is holding out and the advanced decline ratio is in favor of gainers. Sectorally, autos, PSU, banks and pharma are among the leaders. And what's not doing well is banks. I think Nifty Bank Index was just about a shade in the negative, given the fact that we have the RBI policy tomorrow. So some bit of cautionary, caution coming in there. Realty, energy are some of the other sectors that are doing well. But FMCG and metals, these two pockets are once again under pressure today. Adani Group of shares, Yatin, extending its rally.
Correct.
3%, 4% kind of up move coming in on Adani ports in today's session. Aside of that, if you look at the Nifty movers, you have the likes of Power Grid, Cipla, Maruti, Bajaj Auto, which was among the top laggards yesterday, has managed to make a comeback. On the losing end, you have Airtel, HUL, Apollo Hospital, Tata Steel, Hindalco, all of them on the losing end. But ONGC, Yatin, of course, reacting to the fact that crude prices have cooled off quite a bit. Brent has in fact dropped below that $75 per barrel mark at 5-month lows. So that's how the trade is panning out. But Airtel, there was a likely block deal in that counter. Reports suggest that Warburg Pincus may have sold a stake, and that stock was the top loser. On the flip side, Yatin, let's talk about one stock that is making headlines, Paytm.
Yes.
20% kind of downtick coming in at open. Right now it was down about 18% or thereabouts. Of course, the company will be trimming its low value personal loans, loans below 50,000 rupees after RBI's crackdown on personal loans. But it said that it will expand its portfolio of high value loans. But the company has said that it has been seeing good demand for high value loans, so it will not really have any impact on earnings. But brokerages are really not buying into that, because most of the brokerages like Goldman Sachs, for instance, has downgraded the stock. Target price has been cut to 840 rupees, and it has also lowered its FY24 to FY26 revenue as well as adjusted EBITDA estimates to 10% and 40% respectively. So that means the path to profitability. There was visibility there. Street was expecting the company to turn profitable by FY25. Now Goldman Sachs says that of course that will now get pushed to somewhere around FY26. Aside of that, other brokerages have also flagged off this as a risk. Jefferies has said that BNPL, buy now pay later disbursals, will literally halve in the next 3 to 4 months. So a lot of brokerages have slashed target prices from 1300 to 1050. Jefferies has cut its target price. So all in all, this bit of news not boding well for Paytm. There will be concerns regarding its profitability going forward.
Absolutely, and the stock taking a knock right now, down 18.5%. But also, what's down is the sugar pack, and for the last 2 days, the sugar stocks have been cooling off. Today also, Balrampur Chini, the top sugar company, is down 5% now. The news here is that the government, according to Reuters report, is considering banning the use of heavy molasses or the B-heavy sugarcane juice for making ethanol. This production of ethanol is obviously important, but also important is the sugar production. So when you divert your sugarcane juice or the B-heavy molasses into ethanol, the sugar production is suffering. And in a scenario wherein we are looking at sugar prices which are moving higher, the overall inventory of sugar is going down. Probably I think the government is focusing on the food inflation part and looking to communicate to the industry that you need to focus on sugar as well, rather than producing ethanol. And I think probably the market has taken this news reports quite seriously. Obviously the government sources are indicating that no such decision has been taken yet, but yes, the stocks are down in trade. What's also doing well, because we're talking mid caps, Tata Power, that stock is up 8%. IEX, after quite some time, that stock is up 5.5%. Concor, that stock is up 4%. Indus Tower doing well in trade. So a lot of gainers as far as F&O stocks are concerned, and Tata Power is one of the top F&O gainers here. When it comes to the small cap end of the market, Hutco, that stock is down up 5.5%. IDBI Bank is up 5.5%. But what's not doing well is Ircon. Today there is a OFS. The floor price has been fixed at 154 rupees per share. The stock is down 6.5%. So we'll watch out for as to how really the demand shape up for that particular OFS. In the Nifty 500, we have stocks like ITI, Adani Total Gas, are doing well in trade. Both of these stocks up anywhere between 4 to 5%. And obviously, after the merger news of Network 18 and TV 18, those stocks are in focus. Obviously, Moneycontrol is a part of Network 18, and both of these stocks are down 8%. Some profit taking seen in both of these counters.
Right, those are about the mid caps in focus. Of course, tomorrow, as I said, is the big day, RBI day, and we are expecting a status quo for the fifth time. And the stance is also expected to remain the same. I will be having a chat with Lata Venkatesh at around 1:30 p.m. to understand what else we can expect from the RBI, given the fact that it's not really about the rate moves now, but the liquidity measures that have come to the fore. So that is something that I will be, of course, taking up with Lata Venkatesh at 1:30 p.m. So don't forget to tune in for that. But for now, it's a goodbye from me and Yatin on this edition of Midday Market Mood Check. But for all your other news and updates, stay tuned to Moneycontrol.